So hi, hello and welcome people. I'm your host Rohit Sharma and you're watching Freedom Farming English channel. So today we are going to explore how caviar is cultivated and why it's so expensive. Trust me, there's a lot more to it than meets the eye or even thousands of dollars for a spoonful of fish eggs. Today we are going to explore how caviar is cultivated and why it's so expensive. Trust me, there's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Let's dive in. Caviar, the delicacy made from fish eggs, specially comes from the sturgeon, one of the most ancient and rare fish in the world. Sturgeon are known to live up to 100 years, but ironically their slow reproductive cycle is one of the reasons why caviar is so costly. In fact, it can take anywhere from 8 to 20 years for a female sturgeon to mature and produce roe that can be harvested. Yes, you heard that right. Decades of care and patience before a single egg can be taken. So let's talk about the life cycle of sturgeon, a waiting game. Let's take a closer look at why the life cycle of the sturgeon is such a major factor in the cost of caviar. Sturgeon are anadromous, meaning they migrate between fresh water and salt water. These fish can take many years to mature. In some cases it can be over 15 years before they are ready to produce the high quality roe that's desired for caviar production. For a farmer, this means a long-term investment providing food, care and production for years without seeing any immediate return. That's a lot of time and money tied up with no guarantee that ever fish will produce the perfect roe. But the waiting doesn't end with maturity. Even once the fish react the right age, not all eggs are good enough for caviar. Farmers must carefully monitor the development of the roe inside the fish. This process is done using ultrasound technology to see if the eggs have reached the right size and texture. Once they have, the harvest begins, but here's where another challenge lies. Each sturgeon only produces eggs once every few years, and that means the wait continues between harvests. So after years of waiting, how is caviar finally harvested? Traditionally, the fish were killed to extract the eggs, but today more ethical and sustainable methods are being used in many farms around the world. The technique called stripping allows roe to be extracted without harming the fish. It's a delicate procedure requiring expert hands to ensure that the eggs aren't damaged in the process. Once the roe is harvested, it's washed, sieved to separate the eggs, and then cured with salt. This curing process, known as malosol, enhances the flavor and preserves the caviar while keeping the salt content low enough to let the natural taste of the eggs shine. This process must be done with precision because even the smallest misstep could ruin the entire batch. But not all caviar is created equal. After the roe is harvested, the eggs are sorted by size, color, texture and flavor. Larger eggs, which are smooth and firm with a delicate pop, are considered premium quality and are priced accordingly. The color of the eggs can also affect the price. Lighter eggs, like those from beluga sturgeon, are often more expensive due to their rarity. Once sorted, the caviar is packed into vacuum-sealed containers to maintain freshness. These jars are then sent off to high-end restaurants and gourmet food stores around the world, ready to be served to those lucky enough to indulge. Now that we know the process, let's talk why caviar is so expensive. First off, there's the time. Sturgeon takes years to mature, which means farmers need to make a long-term investment before seeing any return. Then there's the labor. Every step in the process, from raising the fish to harvesting the eggs to sorting and packaging, is done by hand, requiring skill and precision. On top of that, there's scarcity. Wild sturgeon populations have been severely overfished, leading to strict regulations on wild caviar. Nowadays, almost all caviar comes from farmed sturgeon, but that doesn't make it any less rare. Sustainable farming practices require careful attention to both the health of the fish and the environment. Speaking of sustainability, ethical caviar farms invest heavily in maintaining sustainable aquaculture practices. This includes reducing the environmental impact, improving water quality, and ensuring that sturgeon population remains healthy. These practices, while crucial, also drive up to the cost of production. Finally, there's the issue of supply and demand. Caviar is considered a luxury item, and with its limited supply, the price naturally increases. Sturgeon farms are few and far between, and the global demand for caviar, from Michelin star restaurants to exclusive events, means that producers can charge a premium. On average, a good quality caviar can cost anywhere from $40 to $300 per ounce, depending on the type and grade. Some of the rarest varieties, like beluga caviar, can go up for even highest prices, like up to $4,000 per kilogram. But can it become more affordable? Let's know. With the growing demand of sustainable and ethical farming, the future of caviar looks promising. Many farms are now experimenting with technologies to reduce the time it takes for sturgeon to mature while also improving quality of the roe. Innovations like this could even one day make caviar more accessible without compromising on quality or sustainability. So now you know why caviar is considered one of the most expensive foods in the world. It's not just about taste, it's about the time, effort and expertise that goes into every tiny jar. Whether you're a fan of this luxury delicacy or just curious about its price tag, understanding the process behind caviar cultivation really shows you why it's worth the investment. Have you ever tried caviar? Let us know your experience in the comments below. And if you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more fascinating insights into the world of luxury foods. And not only that, if you like mushroom or want to start mushroom farming and make a whole good amount of money, then what are you waiting for? Go to the description and click on the link, Freedom app. Download the Freedom app where you will find experts guiding you from the start to the end about the course. So what are you waiting for? Download the Freedom app and get the course at just Rs 399. To avail this offer, go right now and download the Freedom app. Happy farming!